Welcome to my channel, guys. Welcome to Gemmy's Road to Spirituality. I am Gemmy. I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of March 2021. I was reading about this month for you guys from the planetary aspect and all the influences that we have in Pisces time. It's going to be a watery season. It's going to be quite emotional for many of us. So this time we're going to probably, open our hearts much more. And we are going to feel with others. Taurus, it's actually ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love, as Libra as well, as you know. The Knight of Wands is jumping here for you guys, which is Aries, Leo, Sag. This is actually a very, very quick knight, a very action taker with a fire element here. Probably you want to make a very, very huge jump here. You're going to go very quickly towards somebody this month, or somebody may want to come towards you in this element, fire element for you guys. And just facing it, in front of it, the next card I have the Page of Wands. So I have very two wands here with the fire element, Aries, Leo, Sag, that tells me that it's fire with fire, something happening here for you guys. Maybe you have some type of conflict. Somebody is standing for themselves and the other one is probably attacking or wanting to come very quickly with some, conclusions or whatever, or passion or creativity. We have to see both sides here. But the fire element, maybe it's like predominantly very strong in your chart, Taurus. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. And probably you have the water as well, with the King of Cups. Somebody that is actually wanting to come towards you. A King of Love here, very, very beautiful, standing there on the throne, very balanced emotionally, knowing their emotions, their heart. Probably this fire element here means that you're very conclusive, rushing and harsh sometimes, and maybe you should go into your heart. Maybe you should balance yourself in your heart through your emotions. Or somebody that probably you're meeting, even if it's male or female, the energy of the King of Cups here, masculine energy, and even all the signs of water as Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are actually feminine in nature, which means they they live in the sensations of the moment, of their feelings, whatever they want to actually feel for themselves. They like to produce them through sensations as well. It's going to be a very sensational time for you, Taurus, this month, I have to say. And then I have a Six of Swords here, which is Aries, Jonah, Libra, Aquarius. I was thinking about the fire. It was very predominant there. It is very, very, one is very jumpy and one is like more balanced and says stop, because he's just standing there with his wand. And then somebody quite pushy. So probably there are two sides of this situation, or two sides of you. It can be, or you're going to be activated maybe, or you have in your environment somebody that is actually standing more towards themselves, in themselves, and actually contemplating more, and somebody that actually is very, very jumpy and just goes quickly and does, a lot of very rushed things. Or you are the person, sometimes you're very balanced and you stand back, or you're supposed to analyze things in this way. And then in the other side of masculinity, probably you're supposed to be the go-getter, the pusher in a situation, but everything you are supposed to probably do it in love, with love, being balanced in your emotions. Probably this is about your emotions in a relationship, but you're going to have like a mental breakthrough here with the Six of Swords. You're going to push forward. Mentally, you're going to have some type of clarity that you're actually looking for, because I have here as well the Page of Swords, which is actually looking towards the Six of Swords here, as you can see. So some type of revelation, truth, something is going to come towards you that is actually going to blow my mind in a way, and is going to help you actually move forward. in whatever you need to actually be doing here this month, starting this month, or maybe in the near past year this happened. And we have as well the Temperance card. Look at this. And the Knight of Swords, actually, that is moving forward, because after Temperance interferes into your situation here, this is the angel, the sign of Sagittarius. Very beautiful here. Actually, it's an alignment that you are going to have through this truth revelation, breakthrough, mental breakthrough that you're going to actually have to face, or you're actually put up to this situation right now. But Temperance interfere here. This is an alignment of the mind, body, and spirit, your soul together. Your, a Kundalini awakening as well can be produced here, because there are two types of different spiritual awakenings that are happening that I had personally myself as well. The Kundalini, and then, the Spirit of God actually ascending and descending into you, which is very important here to have this two spiritual awakenings in your life. And then you're going to actually rush forward with the Knight of Swords here, which is really, really quick and, precise. He holds the sword of truth, actually pushing forward. He's like in an attack mode here. You're going to attack with this truth that you're going to actually receive, and you're going to have to move forward with it. And then we have the World card here, which is actually completion, an ending, a new beginning as well, with the 4 fixed signs here. Actually, the 4 fixed signs, it can be really stuck in so many ways, mentally, emotionally, in the manifestation as well, and the law of attraction. And then in the, what else is missing? The Aquarius, which is the air, the truth as well. And then the cherub here is like the spiritual way, or the alignment with the spirits. The Aquarius is actually represented by the cherub here. And then the lion, it's the strength card, is the fire, the passion, the creativity. And then the bull, the Taurus, is actually the 3-dimensional, which is actually represented in the 4 fixed signs here. But something ended, maybe predominantly you have your North Node maybe into a one of these fixed signs. It doesn't matter which, it's very important. Or you're dealing with somebody that is actually having this in their chart predominantly, and then they, through the North Node here, there is a completion of something that is very, very important for you, Taurus, at this time, which is very important to you, for you to understand that you completed something in the spiritual, probably in the 3-dimensional, in every aspect of yourself in this lifetime, in this world. Ace of Wands as well. This is a brand new beginning, actually handed by the divine here with the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's a very push forward. It's a gift. It's a blessing. This is a budded wand here, which represents giving birth to something new. So this is very beautiful. Probably you had to walk away from something with the 8 of Cups here, probably in a family situation with a 10 of Pentacles. Whatever you had to go through, this is actually a lot of prosperity, reaching to a goal of prosperity in the 3-dimensional, something that you really wanted to build, a legacy, an empire, something that you really invested so much in it. Look at the Fool, the Happy Family Room, and the Hierophant, which is Taurus here for me. And this is actually the promise of a, fulfilled old age, family, home, having everything, all the, the desires of your heart, to actually have that legacy that remains after you, because you took that risk, and you're able to take a risk in your life, actually through the spiritual man here, through the authority, power. Actually, this is a 3D priest manifested in the 3D. Actually, this is God being present here, the Spirit of God as well. And then you are the clown. You are the laughstock of whatever burdens or whatever you had to go through. Look at the sun and the moon I have here. This is beautiful, masculine and feminine, the dark side as well, the shadow side. We are still in the shadows of the Mercury retrograde, probably communication and everything, something that we'll have to face this month because Mars enters into Gemini on 21st of March. We all are going to be faced actually with the communication, speech, learning of how to communicate, probably what to communicate and what not to communicate. This is going to be very important because this month for you, Taurus, is going to be a month that you're really going to focus on your finances. We are in Pisces. You're going to be emotional. You're going to struggle a little bit in your emotions. Probably you're going to be between your mind and your heart in some different aspects or areas in whatever situations you're dealing with in your life right now. But yes, we are going to consider much more what we're going to actually take out in the world, whatever we're going to communicate, whatever we're going to speak, how we will want to be understood by other people as well, groups, denominations, whatever, in what area are you working in, and everything is coming in the reverse here for you, Taurus. But I'm going to look a little bit at it. But yes, it's going to be a very important month for you starting this month to actually concentrate very much in the inner and the outer, the external and the inner work as well, and project onto the external whatever manifestation you're really actually working towards within yourself. And the inner work is going to be very important for you at this time. Because you will want to create something, Taurus is very creative as well. It depends all the planets, the influence that they have in your chart. But it's very important for you to actually be able to create or start manifesting something through the creation of whatever you're aspiring to. And you like beauty and you like, earthy things, and you like decorations and a beautiful home, and you're attractive and you're sensual because you're, Taurus, it's a feminine sign of earth. And in general, all water and all earth are feminine in nature, and all air signs and fire signs are masculine. And this is what it is. This is the, the opposition. And earth actually is very sensual and very beautiful, creative, grounded, abundant. You have a bunch of ideas. You are very co-create, you co-create much more than whatever, main plan you have and how you see things. You're going to go beyond that, and what's supposed for you to actually to be for you starting this month, because your career is going to actually take a leap, and probably is going to have to be that the full card that is actually a leap of faith. Is going to be a risk that probably you will have to make this month, which is going to be very important for you to actually see and understand and start working at it. And I have here with the cards, I have the 10 of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sag. This is actually releasing burdens in your life, in your situations, a Taurus, starting this month. Or you did this, you started doing this actually in the recent past as well, because you were shown something. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles here, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a card of the craftsman. This is somebody that is actually gifted, and it has a purpose, or it's an engineer, a doctor, whatever you're practicing, or whatever creative endeavors or passions you have. But you understand that now you're supposed to start working with other people, with other groups, just not probably burden yourself because you took too much upon yourself in the past. It doesn't matter in what circumstances you were. And then we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse as well, and the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So you had like sleepless nights. You were really confused in a situation. You probably had nightmares. You went through a dark night of the soul, paranoia, difficult situation, a lot of darkness, as you can see that it's here on top of her. The only color that it's actually present here, it's her and their bed sheets and the wood and whatever she's having. But everything probably was darkness for you in a past, in a situation. But this is in the reverse, the 10 of Swords. Actually, somebody that probably was supposed to wound you, or they tried to harm you. They tried to murder you, but you are actually protected here. Your thoughts are protective. Your even efforts right now at this moment are protected because you're releasing something very, very heavy and probably very unfair in your circumstances, Taurus. And then we have the Justice in the reverse. Things are not actually finished. You feel that justice is supposed to be on your side, or you felt this in the past, in the situation that you were, because probably you worked with these people. This is a working situation with the Pentacles here. Probably you invested in this more than 3 months, 3 years, with the Three of Pentacles here. And the Justice in the reverse. Something was not just and fair. It was something done unjustly against you. People that actually wanted to destroy you, that put you in a very mentally wrong place, or you put yourself in the past because of this situation. And then with the burden released here, look, Five of Cups as well. You've been betrayed in love. We are talking about a relationship as well here for you, Taurus, for this month. You still have regrets, probably hurt, disappointment in the situation, whatever you had been going on in your life. But somebody despised you here. Somebody actually didn't invested emotionally as much as you did in this situation. And then I have the Knight of Wands. Somebody really jumped very quickly into a love situation or family or commitment. Yes, I have a Knight of Wands here, Four of Swords, and Three of Swords. So in this situation, somebody jumped very, very quickly to the conclusion of having a relationship with somebody that was not fair, just, had hidden agendas, were a liar, a disturber of peace, a vampire, somebody that was actually fake, living a facade or having masks, somebody that was requiring a lot in the situation but didn't put much effort into the situation as well. But probably you jump very quickly into this situation, Taurus. It's what I'm seeing in the cards as well and what I'm feeling. And then you're brought to a place of rest, or you're going to be brought to a place of rest in the present moment towards the future here, because you have been heartbroken. You have been stabbed in the heart. But this can be mentally as well. Now you understand mentally, because the thoughts, the air element here means thoughts, means everything that you understand in your conscious. Probably this is something that you discover from the past, that this situation kind of happened in your life. With the Three of Swords, you've been stabbed in the heart a bunch of times, at least 3 times. I'm not sure that only from this person, this situation that you really got yourselves involved into, maybe in a past relationships as well. But right now, with the Four of Swords coming first, with the heartbreak as well here, I can see that you now take a moment to actually think about it, because swords are mental, and you can actually detach completely from your emotions as an air element here, air sign, and you can actually be only logical. So you're probably a lot in your mind, you're balancing your thoughts, but as you can see, this person has the 3 swords hanging on top of him here. And then here it's like in the heart as well. For you, it's actually, you've been stabbed in your mind and in your heart a bunch of times, and you actually know how many times, and now you are real with yourself. You understand the situation from this point of view, balancing your thoughts and your emotions as well, which is very important. But it's important for you to actually meditate on this, or pray, or think, or take a break from it, rejuvenate, regenerate your thoughts, your heart, heal, release. Let's shuffle a little bit more for Taurus here and see in the present towards the future what energies we're going to have spirits working with, or things to actually think about, consider in our situation. Oh, we have the 6 of Swords. Look at that. Water element here as well. We are to actually think and meditate, probably rethink about the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is the card of reminiscence. We miss the past, some love that we shared with somebody, maybe in a past life from childhood, a kind and unconditional and pure childlike type of love, innocent. And this is the returning to innocence, returning to your inner child as well. This can be Eight of Swords I have here. You're kind of mentally stuck, Taurus. Maybe you're trapped in your thoughts. Maybe spiritually you need to do some type of work in order for you to have the clarity about this situation. Maybe it's time to actually get out of your mind, release your mind, stop probably you're overthinking everything too much. And this can happen for air signs because air element is quite strong here, coming together with the Three of Pentacles as well. And yes, the burden with the Six of Cups that is actually released here. It's about the past. Maybe it's a past life, a divine partner that you're actually meeting or you met in this plane, in this lifetime as well, Taurus, which is very beautiful. And then we have the Page of Swords here with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. You're looking towards the time, probably now you realize, you have this grip of truth here, the revelation, something happening for you that is not actually worth it anymore. You're releasing this. That's why it's actually released for you, Taurus, and it's supposed to be for you right now the time to release this burden, this sleepless nights, this paranoia, this negativity in your thoughts, not knowing, not having clarity. Now you have the clarity. You are actually drive yourself crazy, and you should not do this anymore. It's very easy. It's not very easy, but now with the Page of Swords, it's going to be really easy for you to actually cut these loosen straps that she's having over there. Take the cover from your eyes and actually be free. You're going to probably cut a little bit of your skin, but not going to cut anything. But because you have this clarity here with the Page of Swords, or you're going to have this clarity in your situation, it's going to be easy for you to actually get out of this dark night of the soul, this negativity, this darkness that that the things that you don't see clearly, the confusion of things. And as well, the Eight of Swords with the Page of Swords is Nine of Swords. It's actually, this is a fragmented energy for you here to see that you needed this Eight of Swords, the point in your, in the circumstance, in the situation that you had to go through in order for you to have this clarity, and the sleepless nights as well, and believe that this is actually ended, but it's not, because look, you are protected and nobody is going to actually stab you in the way that you think, or in the way that you've been betrayed in this situation anymore, or in the past situations. Even if you don't feel that you still don't have the justice that you really deserve, the divine is actually working here, and you are working in this situation for yourself, in yourself. The most important you are, and this is the truth of the situation here. And we have the Six of Wands as well with a Ten of Swords in the reverse. See, instead of being actually killed or really feel that you were murdered in this situation, or you lost everything, then you are destroyed, or other people interfering, wanting to actually destroy you, you are the victorious one. You are the one recognized and applauded and on a pedestal. You are the victorious, and you should see exactly what was happening for your own good, for your own maturity, experience of life. Two of Pentacles here, but I'm gonna shuffle right now a little bit more to see what cards we have here for the sign of Taurus. We are talking about career and family and relationships and love and general and everything. So I believe this, and actually if it's tied more about love, and it's a Six of Cups here, probably you are going back in past lifetimes to find yourself again. And this is awesome, to actually regress to your roots, to your true essence within yourself. This is actually the deal here. You're supposed to be doing this. Four of Cups here with the Justice in the reverse. Yes, somebody rejected you, or you are the one rejecting somebody, but probably you were rejecting justice in the past because you didn't took the offer. And this is the offer from the divine. As you can see, it comes from thin air here, and is given to this person that actually sits under the tree and says, I'm not in the mood for anything. I don't care about love. I don't want to receive any love. I don't want to give any love. But now the cup is actually for you. And this is the divine telling you that you didn't receive the justice, or you didn't give yourself justice in the past, even in a past life with the Six of Cups here. It's because you didn't love yourself. And probably this is the most important thing that Taurus need to understand this month. You don't have to be selfish to love yourself. You have to understand and love yourself and accept yourself and nurture yourself like you are your own mother, and you're the child, and you're everybody around you that you really love dearly, and they're supposed to love you dearly as well. And you have to have compassion towards yourself, and be kind towards yourself, and forgive yourself, and pamper yourself, and say good words towards yourself. Be good towards yourself. Just love yourself in the way that you want to be loved by others. And just, be patient with yourself. Just allow yourself to know yourself, because that's the most beautiful journey that we can actually have in this lifetime. We cannot live anybody else's life. In actuality, we cannot change anybody with a thought. If somebody will choose to do something, we cannot change that. And we cannot change people. That's the truth. We are supposed to change something while we change ourselves. And this is what is supposed to happen. In the end, you're the only one that you're going to have this experience. Nobody else can have your experience, and you cannot have nobody's experience. This is your own experience, and that's the most beautiful thing that you need to actually understand. We have the Nine of Pentacles with the Five of Cups here. So the Nine of Pentacles is very, the card of independence. But as well, it's earth. You are actually blessed within yourself, and whatever things you have around yourself, you are supposed to be the one that actually creates and, balances all these things, manifests all these things within yourself. And everything is going to actually spread around you like a wonderful disease. And you're going to be blessed, and, you're going to stay on your own 2 feet. This is the card of independence as well. Just stop regretting the past. Release the baggage. Release the regrets. We are not supposed to live in the past. We are not supposed to live with regrets. Every situation happens for our own good. All good things work for the best of those that love God. This is what the Word of God says. So whatever experience you had, don't take the loss, take the lesson. Everything is a test in this life. And we are supposed to know these truths about the universe, how the laws work, and what we are supposed to believe. First of all, about ourselves. It's all about ourselves, but not in that crazy manner, crazy way. We are supposed to love ourselves in an organic and natural and healthy way, telling ourselves the truth, facing ourselves, the demons, whatever you want to call them, and actually get to love oneself, and as we are supposed to love one another. We have the Seven of Swords as well here with the Knight of Wands. This actually Seven of Swords wants to clarify the Nine of Wands, and this is the truth with the swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we are supposed to actually lie to ourselves and steal from ourselves. Or we steal from ourselves when we actually jump too quickly with heads on into situations that are actually take from ourselves. They don't give back. They take, and we allow other people to take from us, steal from us, or to put, I don't know what thoughts in our heads, or the lies that we believe. We jump into conclusions very quickly, as I said, This is a very, very player card for me, as well as a King of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles that comes after the Seven of Swords here. This is the card of travel. This is the card of communication. Aries, Leo, Sag with air, with Aries, Leo, Sag. So air is between fire here. We want to travel probably away from recognizing the truth in some situations, or because we jumped into conclusions, or we jumped too quickly, too easily into situations. We let other people steal from us. And we probably were supposed to travel. Or now we are supposed to travel, not lying to ourselves anymore, into situations and allowing other people. Because if we don't give ourselves time, and if we don't nurture ourselves and care for ourselves and heal ourselves, and look, the Three of Swords is actually wanting to be clarified with the Ace of Swords, with the Ace of Cups. And this is the cup of self-love here that comes, sorry, the swords are very important. Ace of Swords is the truth. It's a very, very powerful energy here with the Ace of Swords. But the Ace of Cups, it means self-love. It means you are supposed to love yourself and love God and love others. And I believe it's about love in this Piscean time. Love is going to be remarkable, because people will go very much into their emotions, and the head, it's gonna fight with emotions this month. And you know, in Piscean, and Pisces is actually the completion of all 12 houses. We are actually finishing a solar year, and we are starting another one pretty soon. And this is, I believe, a new beginning. Love is gonna be the new brand that we are going to work in this year. It's going to be very important this year, 2021, for us, and especially for Taurus, that is ruled by love, by the goddess sign of Venus, which is the Empress. I believe Taurus, male or female, you are the Empress and you are the Hierophant. This is what I believe. And I believe that Taurus are very lovable people. And I have, my best friend is Taurus. I have Taurus in my chart. I mean, I'm Gemini. Of course, I have Taurus. But yeah, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be, oh, look, you're going to be able to stand up for yourself. Wheel of Fortune and the divine couple here for you, Taurus, this month. You're gonna actually work very, very hard to be here. You suffered a lot, my friends, whoever you are in the world, in the situation that you are having here. But the wheel is actually turning in your favor here. It's beautiful. And this is the Four of fixed signs as well. This is Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, yes. And then the divine couple, this is actually a blessed by the divine. You have a spiritual contract with this person, Taurus. And I don't see it. I believe this is all your energy and all that you really deserve and all that you had to go through. This is the process of this person that I'm reading about. And I connect very much with this reading. I connect so much. This is the card of fate, card of destiny. You are destined to be with this person. Even if you don't know it right now, but I believe you do, because the Six of Cups here brought you back to a place where you actually remember, you connect to that moment. You have to be brought back to that moment in time, in this past life, that you actually lived, and you're going to stand your ground right now. You're going to fight and defend this relationship. You're going to turn the favor towards yourself and towards this divine partner that you're actually having here with you, Taurus. And this is very beautiful. I don't know. I live by faith, not by sight. You're going to live by faith. You're going to have to manifest this by faith. You will need faith. And you're probably gonna fight it a little bit, or people are fighting against it. because it was allowed into this circumstance, into this situation with the Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. But yes, you are going to fight for this. This is internally or externally. If you're fighting people or if you're fighting yourself, the fight is within yourself here with the fire element. And then we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. Again, we see Temperance. I saw it in the beginning for you guys. And then this is an alignment within yourself. You're going to understand the meaning and the destined purpose with the Wheel of Fortune and the divine couples here. The angel is showing you something with this change of fate, of destiny here for you. Wow, what a beautiful reading. I cannot even believe it. Is amazing. And then I have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Two kings. So you're going to be earthy. You are the earthy one. King of Pentacles, you know, a boss, very grounded, very abundant, a good businessman, a good leader, a very witty at business, manifesting, you know, money. But you're going to be brought in the balance with this King of Cups, because starting with this month, with this time, you're going to understand that you will have to balance your thoughts, your mind with your heart. And you're going to be that masculine and feminine, but you're going to go between your mind and your heart a lot this month. It's what I'm feeling for you. You're going to take some important decisions, but mostly you're going to try to ground yourself through the earth and the water, because we are going through the Pisces time right now. And we're going to have a new moon in on the 13th of February, exactly in Pisces. And then at the end of the month, on the 28th of March, we're going to have a full moon in Libra, which is going to be, again, after Aquarian time, a very, very mental and, you know, a lot of clarity in our ideas and new plans, new strategies mentally. We're going to go back to Libra, and we're going to balance ourselves into our minds and our hearts. So we're going to go down from our mind right now into our hearts, like taking the elevator and going into our hearts, seeing there what's the situation here is, crying a little bit, releasing a little bit, working a little bit on whatever didn't work, you know, thinking all as well, you know, the other side of things, the shadowy side of us. Probably we're going to see some type of mistakes or failures in the situations that we put ourselves through. We actually chose to experience in this lifetime with whatever we agreed before coming here in this plane as well. But it's about love, something that it was unfairly taken away from you in a past life, as I can see here. It was something unfortunate because of the Wheel of Fortune coming here. The fortune that you deserved in a past life was unfairly or unjustly took away from you. And now you're brought back to this partnership. You're gonna flip. Double or triple flip we're gonna have here, but it's gonna worth it. It's gonna be a little bit of a battle, of a struggle for you. I'm going to try to clarify for Taurus, because I went so quickly into these energies and it was so easy for me. I didn't even felt how I got to this point. It is such a beautiful, you know, flow that I feel here with Taurus. Is like home. They're so homey. I mean, my friend, she always, when she invites me, she's so homey in so many aspects. I mean, you feel the ground underneath your feet. You feel some type of balance and stability in the earth people. I like earth people very, very much. I believe they have a lot of beauty in, you know, in whatever, how fixated they are. And Taurus, you're a fixed sign and you know this. So it's very interesting to see the roots in somebody. I mean, you go deep, and I see my friend like with deep roots. Some of them, they need to actually be broken and take out and burned, thrown into the fire. But, it's very important to know your roots. And I see roots in a lot of roots in earth people. We have here the King of Swords. Mentally, we're going to go someplace. We go into Libra, full moon, as I said. Five of Pentacles, earth energy as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. A little bit left out in the cold. You left yourself out in the cold in this situation. You felt alone, or you feel alone in some type of situation, probably love situation with this divine partner here, because it wants to clarify this. We have the Judgment card here as well. Judgment is the Judgment card. Let me see a little bit. The Judgment, number 20, and it comes after the Sun. I'm seeing. So you're seeing something, my friend. You're going to see something. And this comes from the divine. It's the divine, the angel of God is actually ringing the trumpet, and the dead actually come out from the ground. There is some things that are going to be brought from the ground up. They're going to be broken from the ground up. And as I said, the roots that I see on the it's like the tower, but it's so more like divine justice, the judgment. So as I think now, I believe, don't judge, and you shall not be judged. It's what I'm hearing here and what I understand here. Probably you judge people, or you judge situation in a different manner. Or you've been judged by other people's, or by your partner here, this situation. And this person rejected you because he put you in a cold place, empty place, alone, rejection. This partner rejected you. You rejected the partner. You probably were mirroring something towards the person, and the person mirrored something, and some wounds actually came out here. But with the King of Swords here, you actually regroup, because now you see clarity in your thoughts, in the truth that you're seeing here. You're very intellectual, very smart, or this person is. And now it's actually cutthroat, truth, communication, straight to the point, or this is what you're supposed to be doing in this situation. What the Judgment says, I'm seeing. When the sun shines into all the cracks and crevices, it also brings to light a lot of things we shoved away when no one was looking. Oops, you look behind you and you see the lies, the gaffes, the embarrassments, and the really hard lessons learned. You were weak. You've been mean and cowardly. You have deliberately hurt other people and have really treated yourself like crap. So this actually works on both sides. You did it towards yourself, and you did it towards others. You were weak. You've been mean and cowardly. You have deliberately hurt other people and have really treated yourself like crap. It's hard to look at. It's even harder to take in. At some point, though, you have to accept that all of these little or huge screw-ups have made you the amazing, shiny person you are today. That's the Judgment card for the most part. It's about release. The basic card has to do with Judgment Day, when all the sins are wiped clean and we're taken bodily into heaven, or something like this. All I know about the rapture is this bumper sticker. Come the rapture, can I have your car? She's very funny, I have to say. But it's not about that. The Judgment card is not so much about wiping the slate clean as accepting that your life is full of holes and mistakes and graffiti and scuffs. And all of those marks and flaws are what make you beautiful. That bears repeating. All of your flaws make you beautiful. This card often comes up when we reach a crossroad, We can continue the way we have been, or we can challenge ourselves and find our authentic path. Our true calling is out there, and although it's easier to remain complacent and accept that has made us comfortable, it doesn't do us a damn bit of good. It doesn't help us grow, and it doesn't help us become more complete people. All of the scars, all of the spills and pieces of broken self that are laying around, those are the strongest parts of us because they're still here. If we accept those flaws and bring them into ourselves, maybe we can feel lighter and move onward and upward. So yeah, judgment is actually quite a strong card. We see our mishaps, we see our flaws, we see where we were coward, we see where we actually feared, what we feared. Did we fear ourselves? It's actually having some type of rough awakening, brutal awakening towards ourselves, in ourselves, about ourselves. And this is the judgment card. And this way, probably you recognize now that you've been alone in the dark because you ruffled yourself in this manner. And it's about yourself as well, Taurus. You're beating yourself. You were beating yourself a lot in the past. We have the 8 of Wands again. Twice the 8 of Wands. And this is actually trying to clarify the 5 of Wands here. Together, there are like 13, which is a 4 of Wands. You are in conflict, Taurus, probably because you want to travel towards somebody, but you're conflicted still, or because you were conflicted in the past, you could not actually go and rebuild and rekindle, mend a broken, union. It can be. That's why you didn't receive the justice here with the Four of Cups. Sorry. You didn't receive the justice because you didn't actually accepted the cup from the divine. And this is can be the cup of self-love and the cup of the divine love here with the divine partners and the Wheel of Fortune. And now you're supposed to actually not fight anymore and just travel, communicate. And this is probably what you want or the other person wants with you here. They want to actually connect very quickly, communicate very quickly something with passion. They're going to be passionate and quick and spontaneous. Just drop the fight, probably the denial. They listen too much to other people that they actually made a mess of them. Too much advice from the people that they cannot know your heart. They cannot live for you. They cannot decide for you what you love, what you desire, what you deserve, what you understand. We all have a different perspective and perception about the world. We are all different. We are all unique. My experience will never be your experience, and your experience will never probably be my experience. And that's what we need to understand here. And then we have the Magician, which is Gemini or Virgo as well. And the 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. Ooh. And the Hermit. Wow. So the Magician here. You have everything within yourself to actually manifest something as rightful and, beautiful and fair and divinely guided, with a Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Judgment, Swords. You have so many swords. You have so much water. You have earth. You have so much air. Probably you're dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. Your divine partner is a Gemini or a Virgo, which is a true manifester. You see how much this person manifests, or you have this in your chart, Taurus, and you are supposed to apply this Gemini, Virgo, Magician within yourself and move forward through with communication and travel here with the Ace of Wands. for a family legacy. 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. This is beautiful legacy. This is abundance. This is, you know, happiness, the dog, the kids, the wife, you know, having so much. But it seems that you need to go and do the work. And Virgo is confirmed twice here. Virgo, with the Virgo in your chart, probably is very important for you, because you need to go dive deep within and actually do some type of work alone, probably in the dark, between four walls, just you, yourself, and the divine. Me, myself, and I, with the divine is going to work. Or you are brought at this time towards the future into a hermit mode. You will have to meditate, think, dark night of the soul. This rough time that you're going to have to experience, or you have been experiencing in this situation, is going to bring you to the other side. You already probably see, you know, the light, a little light at the end of the tunnel here with the Hermit card, which is very important here. And this is actually the Magician is clarifying the Temperance here. The divine is giving you the okay here to actually start manifesting in the three-dimensional. And it's going to start with this communication. We're not going to fight. We're going to communicate correctly. We're going to travel towards one another. And we're going to make the move. Look, the 10 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. So you are the manifester. And look, the bounty of Pentacles. You are going to be very blessed, my friend. You are going to be abundant. But this, it's supposed to start with, you know, whatever you want to do from within. And this is going to take effort. We are talking about Pentacles here. The Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are 11 Pentacles, which bring us to 2 of Pentacles. I don't know, but I saw the 2 of Pentacles before. You're going to learn how to juggle probably work and being the boss and, you know, a man of business, honorable man, very smart, intelligent, intellectual, straight to the point, fair, correct. With a King of Swords, you're going to be straight to the point. And air is very important here for you, as fire as well. Earth, you are earth. But you put yourself, you now realize that you put yourself, or you putting yourself into this 5 of Pentacles. And because you did this, probably you allow this in your circumstances, in yourselves, in your beliefs, with the judgment, with the programming that you had, you know, in the families that you were born, in the society that we are actually born, and, you know, and each and every family can have their own independent belief system. And everybody was raised in a manner, and we were programmed to be and to believe in manners that actually formed us. The people that we have become is because of this belief systems, this, you know, mind system of thinking or not believing or disbelieving truth and lies around us, in our families, in the things that we experienced when we were kids, in everything. So this is actually a reality for you, Taurus, and you need to actually understand this. And we have the Prince of Pentacles here with the Ace of Cups. You're actually looking towards the future and you're planning. This is something in the beginning you'll need to grab actually the essence, the seed of this reality, that you need to love yourself and that you're loved, and then to manifest this in the three-dimensional. Probably you're called to make a small offer as well, or to be able to receive this offer from the divine or from the other party as well. It depends what kind of energy you're going to be, like masculine or feminine. Doesn't matter if you're male or female as well. And then the Knight of Cups and the Fool. which tells me here the Knight of Cups is actually a message, an offer of love. Somebody that is very, very, knightly, quite a charming, loving, very, it's going to be like somebody that will want to sweep you off your feet. And it's going to be like very sudden with the Fool. You're going to see this person in your face. It's going to be incredible. You're going to be shocked. And then this person is going to be lovey-dovey towards you. And you're going to be like, what the hell? I'm going to take the risk with this dude, with this person. This can be water. We are in the water season of Pisces here. Or your emotions are going to be actually, in this mode of, I'm going to ask this person out. I'm going to go forward towards this person, and I'm going to be loving and charming, and I'm going to show them exactly what is happening, that I like them and that I want to get to know them and be with them. And you're going to be this person, or you're going to be actually courted and, romanced in this manner, because Pisces can be, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces can be very, very charming, very, very, they could be really cordial or very type of, poetic, romantic, lovey-dovey, Six of Wands, you're going to receive some type of victory, I see here. Oh my God, King of Cups again. So love is actually the word here, and the accolades, the victory. It's so much fire. The Fool is actually the card of Aries. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries as well, or you have Aries very predominantly in your chart. It can be. The Six of Wands here is a card of victory. You're going to feel victorious, passionate. It's going to be a dream come true. You're going to lift your hands up high. You're going to feel like you soar. You're going to be recognized. You're going to be loved. And you'd really deserve. Now you're lifting your hands in the air, Taurus, because you realize how much love you deserve yourself. And this is the most beautiful thing that I can say. It's wonderful. And in the masculine energy, the King of Cups is so important here in your reading, because you're going to be this lovable masculine energy. Even if you're a female, when you're going to be like doing things, you're going to do them with love, with compassion, being balanced, being very nurturing, very caring, very, easy to approach. Water is very mutable. It's going to be easy to flow with people, easy to flow with this person, with this divine partner here. Actually, with the Fool, you both are fools, I have to say, and you'll have to be fools in this new connection, new relationship that you're actually brought towards here, which is really beautiful. You're going to jump, you're going to thrive with the Six of Wands here. It's beautiful, beautiful with the Wheel of Fortune. Actually, it's on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. It's beautiful. And then we have here the conflict. Actually, the Five of Wands here, it's clarified by this peace and comfort and balancing your emotions and not being creepy about it. Just, making it simple and real. I don't know. It's the best thing to actually stop fight this type of emotions, this type of relationship that brings you so much happiness in your heart, so much that actually brings you back to yourself and makes you remind of yourself as this, very balanced and mature emotionally King of Cups here. Your emotions are going to lift your spirit higher. It's what I'm feeling here as well in my heart. I'm working on with my heart chakra lately, and the emotions that actually, when I start opening my heart more and more and more, it's like the vibration of my heart and the love that actually can contain only one heart. It's incredible, and you'll understand that you should not be afraid again to feel this type of love in your relationships, in your life. You're going to invest with this kind of love, even probably if you're not in the beginning going to throw yourself very quickly into emotional, fantasies that this person is or that person, or whatever situation you're going to go through. But in this relationship, you'll know this, and probably you are going to show this in this relationship. And probably you see that in the past you were throwing yourself with very imbalanced emotions because you were in the inner conflict within yourself. Here with the 5 of Wands, for me, this is something that is actually coming from within. I don't know what it brings me so much more within in myself. It actually retracts and it goes back to this inner emotions and conflict in ourselves because we didn't receive this justice here, the justice in the reverse. And then the King of Cups, it's gonna actually be your choice. You're gonna go through everything. You're gonna go with air, cups here. The King of Cups is gonna stay earth. You're gonna let go of whatever beliefs or whatever in cold places. You put yourself with the 5 of Pentacles. You're gonna jump with love, even if you're gonna be the one that is gonna send this message of love, give this message of love in this situation. But you're gonna receive it as victory. You're gonna feel stronger, more powerful, if you're gonna have the courage actually to do it here with love, with a Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. And then I have a 3 of Cups. It's gonna be a celebration, and 4 of Cups. Look, ooh, it's gonna be wonderful. 3 of Cups is a card of celebration, meeting up with somebody from the past, or this is a third party situation. With the 4 of Cups, probably, yeah, in the past, you put this situation in a third party situation and you rejected this, or you've been rejected and you were put in a third party situation. This is a 7 of Cups altogether, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the King of Cups, that's why you see in the past, or you see what you have done, because 7 of Cups in total, it can be creating new feelings, jumping from, cup to cup, seeing everybody as a potential relationship in some sort of, interesting and interested probably in your benefit interests. You had your own agenda. You're a little bit with the Knight of Wands, as we saw twice here, and 7 of Swords here, and 4 of Cups again. We have 6 of Wands twice, actually. Yeah, the victory was guaranteed in the past, but now you see it more clearly than in the past. And then 4 of Cups, yes, you rejected this offer, and in this way you have been rejected from this divine partnership. And this probably was the purpose of this mission that you're having here, a Taurus. Why not? And then we have the Moon here and the 4 of Wands. The Moon is Cancer. This is actually the subconscious mind, the feminine energy, actually, the yin energy. Dark night of the soul as well. It can be the subconscious mind, past lives you brought with yourself. And during the night, the dream state is very important for you. It's going to be very important for you from now on. Listening to your intuition, listening to your instincts, balancing your masculine and the feminine, mostly listening to this feminine intuition, from deep within. Is going to go all the way through the 7 chakras, as I feel here. For you, Taurus, is going to be an alignment in the Kundalini for you at this time. And you're going to get into this rebuilding with the 4 of Wands here. You're going to rebuild this relationship from the ground up. This is a card of reuniting, reconnecting as well for me. Rebuilding. This is a very solid foundation with a 4. It's actually a building here. You're building something very stable. This relationship is going to be stable. This is 11-11, the twin flame soulmate cards. And then we have the Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. Again, Seven of Swords. Again, we have it twice. If you're not going to do this, you're going to steal from yourself, or you are not going to allow. Now you see where you stole from yourself in this situation, where you sabotaged yourself, Taurus, or you're going to see in through these energies, through this pushing from the divine, this hermit, this magician, the judgment is going to be at work very, very clearly in this situation, in the work that is supposed to be done here, Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune as well. Or I can say that with the air here, somebody was actually tricking you, mind fucking you, putting like, you know, lies in your situation. They brought some, you know, dark motives, dark words said, lies. Somebody was trying to actually steal you, this relationship, separate you, cut you in this, you know, divine partnership here. This can be magic or mirror magic done behind your back. Negative projection during the night. Or somebody did it, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius did it against you here. Or it's the cause, or it's the person that caused, the energy that caused this Seven of Swords in your situation here. Wheel of Fortune, it's the four fixed signs, as I said, and this actually comes twice as well. So twice, it's actually so many cards repeating for you here. These actually cards, these energies that are repeating for you, I believe they are the most important signs that actually caution you, Taurus, in this month of March 2021. I don't know if I said February before. Probably I'm still living in February, and it's my mistake. If I did, I apologize. I wanted to say March. The wheels are actually the destiny card here. It's actually at the point here. It's going to bring you to that perfect time, to that perfect place, to that perfect moment when you're going to have your chance here with this Wheel of Fortune. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, again, as I said. So it's very important, the fixed signs. Actually, we are in a fixed sign. Sorry, we're going to here, and we are reading about Taurus, which is a fixed sign. It's about something fixed here. It is predestined for you. It is actually, nothing is going to move it. It's what I'm feeling from that, what the divine is telling me. If you're going to do this jump of faith here, jump of faith, the Fool card here, and you're not going to let yourself, you know, leave yourself in the past behind, and you're going to put yourself together. Stop hurting yourself, stop lying to yourself, stop sabotaging yourself, because if you do this, you're going to see the victory here, because you are predestined to be victorious, to be recognized, to actually receive everything that you deserve. Ace of Cups again. This is actually repeating again with the Judgment and the Six of Wands here. It's very, very important for you to actually love yourself. Again, the Cup of Love, it's actually reminded back to you and to me as well. Love is the most important thing. And then King of Pentacles, again, clarifying the King of Cups and the Eight of Wands here. Travel with this love, in this love, be this love, King of Cups, and you will be actually manifesting this into the three-dimensional, the King of Pentacles. Look at him. He's so fancy. He is a businessman. Business and love, the same purpose, the same goal that you want to actually have here and you deserve in this lifetime is through earth and water here. So this time, this Pisces time, is going to be very crucial for you guys. Five of Swords, mental conflict, Princess of Swords. Look how the truth of the divine is actually bent through the sword that she's holding there with the Page of Swords. The divine is purposely revealing some type of truth, of revelation in your situation, Taurus, or you're supposed to have this, truth revelation, because you are mentally conflicted, and you're gonna probably have some mental conflict during this time. Probably by the end of the month, when we're gonna have the full moon in Libra, Libra is gonna actually activate activate us mentally, and air is all about intellectual logic, truth, epiphanies. We are supposed to have epiphanies, maybe visualization, a work through the, visualizing, a different course of things for us. Stop being actually in conflict with your thoughts. Go to negativity, a little bit, beating yourself up in your brain, overthinking, all these things. But you're going to have some type of clarity. You're going to be able to release your brain, your thoughts, your mind. You're going to consider, whatever you think, you're going to bring into reality. You're not going to be able to change anything if you're not changing your perspective, your thoughts. And everything is about perspective. It's about truth. What is your truth? It doesn't matter what says everybody else. What's the truth for you? What clarity do you really need, or do you need to build within yourself, in your mental, in your reality, that you are supposed to take action towards? It's what I'm feeling and seeing here. It's going to be a very, very important time for you, Taurus. And then I have the Strength card, which is the card of Leo, fighting the demons within, taming the beast. And we realize that we are our worst enemies. We have, light and darkness as masculine and feminine. We all have shadow sides of us. And this is the beauty of the tiger here, the black stripes on top of the whites. They all work together in perfect harmony. And the white and the dark, actually, it's very essential in us. We are supposed to balance ourselves, because when we ate from that fruit in the Garden of Eden, we were supposed to understand the good and the bad, the evil. And this is what the serpent told to the woman. For sure you're not going to die, but you will be like God, knowing the good and the evil. And that's actually why we are here, to understand the good and the evil. And it's not easy. Actually, it's not an easy task and an easy reality that we are supposed to understand, most of all about ourselves, because we cannot talk about other people. We are supposed to talk about ourselves, first of all. But yes, you're going to find the strength by knowing the good and the evil that you actually see within yourself. And that's the lesson, probably. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new beginning in the three-dimensional here with the Earth, which is you. You're going to have the type of manifestation that you actually deserve, because the divine says so, and because the divine is offering you something so tangible in your life. It depends on you and whatever you are deserving, or you believe that you're deserving, and you really believe that you can actually do, enterprise, have, live, experience. This is going to be grand. Look at the shiny, bright light that this pentacle brings over there. This is going to be a wonderful, glorious new beginning for you, Taurus. With strength, with all this mental clarity, with the balance in the boss man or boss lady that you are. Very loving and lovable and deserving of love person, Taurus. with the cup of love here a bunch of times, the card of victory and recognition, destiny with the wheel of fortune, judgment card, magician, wow, fool, nine of pentacles, wheel of fortune a bunch of times, six of wands, divine couple, king of pentacles, strength card, king of cups, ace of pentacles, ace of cups a bunch of times, four of wands, king of pentacles again, temperance, I saw it quite a few times, but I have it on the board here, king of swords, my friend, 10 of pentacles, hermit, quite a few times seven of swords, which is not a very good card, but it's the truth and the reality of our circumstances. But look at these wonderful cards here, and king of cups again. Look at this bunch of cards that I have here that says all this story. This is a wonderful, wonderful reading, Taurus. I have to say, and I'll have to encourage you, because you're going to feel a million, trillion, gazillion dollars or euros or whatever, pounds, whatever you are in the world. But I really believe in the victory here for you, my friends. I believe that you're awesome and amazing, and I wish the best for you. I hope you take these cards literally and from a instinctual, probably intuitional type of point of view, and apply it in your situation and believe, because you are so blessed, you are so loved, you are so grand that I can actually express it in words. I'm actually babbling here. I'm speechless. The energy and in the way that the reading went, I don't feel how much time has passed. 1 hour and 17 minutes, almost in a few seconds. Wow. I really enjoyed this energy. It's uplifting my soul and my mental and my heart, and it's so beautiful. It is so balanced and so grounded and so emotional, balanced in the same way, and abundant and clear and happy and joyous, even if all this dark part of it, the failures or the errors or the misunderstandings or whatever it is in this situation, it all works in a balance, the good and the bad, the light and the darkness, everything around us in the circumstances that we are living are actually working for our own betterment and our own growth and awakening and enlightening and regrouping and everything. And this is actually encouraging me very, very much to actually look more and go in the cards and understand exactly what's the potential of what we can actually be, Taurus. And this is actually a very good reading for me. I'll have to applaud it. I'm going to applaud it because it's wonderful. I wish you all the best, Taurus. I hope you take good care of yourselves, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye for now.